decent day in a while with this market environment. Sell off today. Most of the day that was very range bound, and so not a lot of follow through until the very end of the day. You can see the range up about 6K on this portfolio. I'm going to show you the portfolio calculator to show you where we are, and so you can see that. Let's go look at that now. So here is the latest portfolio calculator through today, September the 21st, down 27.2K on the month, and it is in a $32,000 drawdown. We stopped on the 11th right here when it went to a 25K drawdown. So it went through it's gone through as much as another 13K drawdown, and then it bounced back 6K today. It did have a good trade on last Friday. Monday was up a little bit. Tuesday was down. Don't trade on FOMC function is on, although it was up just a little bit yesterday, about $800 or $900 if you would have traded on FOMC day. But today's the biggest day it's been in a while. You can see down here, this is the winning percentage. Really dropped down. This is the average winning percentage of the last 12 days. When it gets 8.33, it's at 1 out of every 12 days is winning. It's this really low winning percentage in this kind of market environment. That's why we sat this out. So we're sitting on the sidelines here. Here is this winning percentage chart going back to 2014. And you can see it's at its lowest levels as far as the percentage of winning days in the last 12 days. It's hit this 8.33% level before. It hit it. It's bounced some. And so it's still in this drawdown, still at a worse level than when we stopped. And so here is what the drawdown curve looks like. Working on modifications to this. Like I said, the VIX was trading. We've talked about the VIX being at 2017 levels as far as average daily range, not actual levels. In 2017, the VIX got down to 8, and we were in as low as 12, but the average daily ranges were around 1, which is the same as 2017, and we're at much higher index levels now. So it broke this down. We stopped right here when it broke this down on an end-of-day basis, and it's gone down and bounced back a little bit. So that is where we are. We are still working on updates. Watching this market, it's a challenging market to trade when it's sideways most of the day, random most of the day, and so we don't believe in the random walk theory, but there are times when the market is pretty random and pretty hard to trade, and lately that's been the case. It's going through what looks like a trend change down, and so we'll see if that follows through or if it just bounces right back into the bull market mode as this seasonally weak period leaves us. We're in a seasonally weak period, so once this is over, we'll be able to see more clearly what will happen. So let's go over the trades on the day. Cover 3 had a nice trade, plus 1945, EVP1 plus 2635. These are hypotheticals. Tick pulse minus 625. Tick count trend minus 675. Tick reversal plus 850 on the day. Momentum reversal minus 1225. Mag 7 plus 975. Good shorts on the NASDAQ. The S&P strategies. Tick wave had a nice short plus 1612. Tick pulse just stopped out at that high. See a lot of those on these tick pulses with tight stops. Minus 625 on that. Tick pullback dynamic minus 625. Tick count trend dynamic turnaround plus 775. Gap continue in reverse plus 975. So overall, the hypothetical results today were pretty good, even though we did not trade it. So these are not trades that we took. These are models that we look at. We were looking for more opportune market environments. One of the best things I've learned how to do in trading is to sit on my hands when the market environment is not favorable. I like to be in the markets. I like to trade, and so early on in trading, I insisted on trading many times when the conditions were not favorable. It does take some experience to understand that. And so it's best not to trade when the market conditions have been the way they've been. And so we're looking for a cycle out of this as we move into the fourth quarter and the best strategies to trade. Going over my All Strategy Access workspace setups now. This is All Strategy Access. This is EST, means trend. And so I have a trend and then a counter trend, and then ON means overnight. ES is trend, CT is counter trend, ON is overnight. And so you can see Cobra 3, all the different variations of Cobra 3, how they did today, different profit targets. Tick pulse was down, This one didn't trade. ATs, 2019s were up on the day, 1725. AT 2020, this traded it traded today minus 25, minus 25. It hit a break-even stop on that, and then the 2021s hit break-even stops. AT 2021, no range filter. This one had a range filter in 2021, so NORF means no range filter. Plus 1625 on those today. This is the short only version. This is the long short version. Adaptive moving average plus 1625, 1537, 161250, 1025. And then this adaptive moving average that's currently in the portfolio did not trade today. Tick wave was up on the day. Tick tendency was up on the day. Tick reversal plus 850 plus 587.50. And so those are the short trades on the S&P today. They called lots of good short trades today. There were some good shorts yesterday into the close, especially on the NASDAQ. These are the counter trend strategies. On the S&P, tick fader loss, dynamic tick pullback loss, tick counter trend dynamic turnaround was profitable. You see momentum reversal trade yesterday, and gap continuation in reverse. They all captured this short trade today. And then the overnight strategies, you can see those. All of these were down on the day, trying to take long trades. And then we're not trading overnight strategies right now. And then the Cobra 3 NASDAQs, tight stop, minus 625, minus 625. A bigger stop loss captures it for 24.30. These first two have a, I guess, a $600 stop loss. This one has a $1,200 stop loss. So you can't have a stop loss that's too tight in this market. Plus 24.30, plus 24.30. Minus 625 on this one. It had a $600 stop loss. And then Cobra 3, 2021, 1 minute. Plus 1945, Viper plus 925. So some good shorts there. A lot of these were flat on the day. On the we have two trend workspaces for the NASDAQ. And so QS3, that's a long only strategy. Those are minus 725. EVP1, good trade, plus 2635. VSD divergence, minus 360. VTNQ, it's been a silent winner this year, plus 1650. I was looking at this one to add to the portfolio. This is going back to 2016. That's VTNQ. Kind of went sideways here. Oftentimes, strategies will do that, and then you won't pay attention to them, and then they'll break out, and you won't be trading them. And so that's why we look at the cycles of strategies. Sometimes when they're sideways to down, it's a good time to get in on those. VSD divergence has also done well in this market, and parabolic VSD and Q has also done well in this market. And we haven't been trading those three either, so we're looking at those as well. This is the T2, the second trend workspace. You see tick pulse with a bigger stop loss capturing this move on the day, plus 2760. The tighter stop loss versions were stopped out, minus 1250, minus 625. Tick count trend, minus 625. And then the tick reversals capturing this move down, different levels. This one was plus 1105, plus 850, plus 1105, plus 1905 on tick tendency. Tick retracer, plus 1615. So a lot of good short trades. NASDAQ counter trend strategies. HVDP VSD down 85 on the day. Dynamic tick pullback, minus 1200 on the day. Zigzag was up 2000 on the day. Zigzag, both versions. Momentum reversal, minus 1225. And then the overnight strategies. I don't like this 2022 Cobra that trades overnight, but it was up on the day. In general, I don't care to trade the overnight strategies right now. I've considered that, but I do not care to trade those. These are some of the new strategies that were released. MAG 7 plus 975. DTM4 ES is plus 975. And then this go long strategy has a huge stop loss, so I don't really like it that much. And we haven't traded this one. Minus 3105. Gold. We had two strategies that traded today, down on the day. SR counter trend 3. Silver. No trades. Copper. Winners across the board in copper. This trades in the after hours, plus 87.50, plus 112.50 on these two, and plus 1,075 on the short side. Copper short trade. Crude oil, Cobra crude conservative, got in late, minus 725. Cobra crude aggressive, plus 145. These trends just don't persist as much anymore, and so it's hard to trade these commodity markets. Natural gas, no trades. RBOB, no trades. Euro currency, we don't trade euro currency or bonds. We have strategies that we look at. We don't even consider those markets. Soybeans, no trades today. Coffee, and coffee had this nice straight line trend up. SR counter trend trade was down on the day. And here's our zigzag indicator. Only 4.5% or 1/3 of 1% moves on the day, I believe. And so the zigzag did not move that much today. Let's look at the SR counter trend and $5 million portfolio. This is the SR counter trend conservative. And we talked about this one cycling back. It's plus 1387.50. It did make a worst case drawdown. I do anticipate that if low volatility continues, that this could be a good risk reward to cycle back in and be profitable. And let's look at the $5 million portfolio. This is basically all strategies from July the 1st. And you can see it's an $118,000 drawdown. And so I kind of use this as an index. While our stock index has made a worst case drawdown, this one did not. And so we're looking at, if you look at all the strategies, all strategies did not make a worst case drawdown. So that's positive. And let's look at the all strategies since January the 3rd. Doesn't include the new strategies since July the 1st. And this one did not make a worst case drawdown either. So that's a positive insight on this. And this is the latest, though. It includes 210 trading systems, and recommended portfolio size is between 2.5 million and 5 million. Market value traded is $40 million, and that's a rough estimate based on some older index levels. I don't keep those up to date all the time. But this is, if you have a $2.5 million or $5 million portfolio, or even a $10 million portfolio, these are good returns. It would be, on a $5 million portfolio, it would be 15% this year. Trading commodities, mostly day trading commodities, not bad. Just the narrow VIX hasn't done as well as it did in the previous several years. It's more like 2019 or 2017 than it is like 2020 through 2022. So this is the latest update for all the strategies, our stock index setup that I'm working on for Q4, and the latest results. I'll upload the portfolio calculator. You can download this, work on customizations if you have the strategies for your own custom portfolio. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.